Welcome everyone. Today we are doing a love reading called Cold Kiss. Have you guys heard of Cold Kiss before? It is a spread that is ideal for those who are seeking clarity in their relationships, wanting to understand their current stage and looking for guidance on how to move forward. So we're going to get really down and dirty with it. And we're going to start with the first card, which is the King of Pentacles. And this card is meant to represent, what does he think of you? Well, I got good news for you guys. I think this person respects you, the person you have in mind, which is a good thing. They think that you have a good head on your shoulders. They think that you have a lot going for you. And I mean, I don't want to say social climby, but like, not that you're social climby, but more like them getting with you in some way would improve their social status. Not in a, I don't know if it's in a bad way or not, but it's a consideration. Okay, we're gonna flip over the next card in the spread, which is number 2, which is, what does he feel for me? And we have the Queen of Swords, which is a really interesting. Turn on this light so you can see better. We have the Queen of Swords, which is a really interesting, I don't know, in terms of what he thinks for me. And of course, if you want to switch it out, he, she, they, whatever, feel free. It's the person that you're thinking about that you want to know more about. I think that this person feels that you're a strong person. I think they think you have a little bit of a mouth on you, but not in a bad way. Like, I think it's about, like, you're able to stand up for yourself. You're articulate, you're direct, you're a good communicator. Sometimes I think you intimidate them a little bit. But that's not a bad thing. I think, again, they hold you in esteem. This next third card, interesting. What role have they chosen for themselves? I think that this person feels like you're completely out of their league, honestly. And I know that's not what some of you guys want to hear, but I think that they're just like, oh, this person, you're so much more sophisticated than me. You have so much more going. I'm not in your league. I'm like, you're out of my league. And I don't think that they're necessarily looking for anything that serious. They can't, I mean, look, it's the Fool. I don't know that this person would make you happy necessarily. You might be projecting some fantasy onto them. It's very interesting how that is. Well, let's see number 4. This is number 4. Oh, how do they perceive our relationship? Interesting. I see it kind of like they're like, it's really up to you whether you want to pursue something with them or not. I think they'll kind of go with whatever. Like, if you want, if you want something, they might get on board. I don't think that they think it's in their hands, like the choice is in their hands. I think they perceive you as having all the power in a lot of ways. Okay. I'm gonna flip over this next one. Ooh, number 5 spot. That is the 7 of Pentacles. What is lacking in the relationship? I think this person thinks that they haven't worked on themselves enough. And I think that I'm curious, and if you are watching this and you're like, oh, this really resonates, I'm curious if you guys would leave a comment. But I think that they just don't feel like they're worthy of you. I'm getting a lot of that energy, which is kind of surprising. They don't feel like, I mean, I'm gonna hear it. I know you guys aren't gonna want to hear this, but they don't feel like you guys are relationship material. But because they're here and you're up here, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just see you as so much out of their league. They can't imagine that you would be happy with them. Is that true? Only you guys would really know. This spot, the number 6. Ooh, okay. 3 of Swords. It's what is in excess? Heartbreak. 3 of Swords is the heartbreak card. I think that they think it would be a bad idea to get together with you because they and or you, probably most likely both of you, would get hurt because expectations would not be met. And they think that you would be kind of slumming it to go with them. And maybe they're right, you know? Like, I know that there's people out there who are like, oh no, you know, you could make me happy. It's enough, but it wouldn't be enough for you. Um, and also maybe some of you are coming off like another relationship ending or some other kind of loss in your life, and it's giving you like rose-colored glasses, making you think that this person is more to you than they're capable of being, or just better than they are at this stage in life anyway. Um, and maybe you're gonna wake up from that at some point. Okay, this next card is the next one. Huh. Okay, that is the number 7 card. And how do they see us in the future? I don't think. Yeah, I really again. So we have the 8 of Swords, and it's the 8 of Swords. When I read it, is like about getting trapped in your own mind, and I think that this person is literally blindfolded. I think that they're just like, you would be crazy to get with them. It's so interesting that this is the energy that's coming up. Um, I think that they feel you would be trapped, you wouldn't be happy, and they would feel bad. Yeah. I'm sorry if this isn't what you guys want to hear, but this is just, and these readings are not set in stone. It's just what's possible now. Number 8 position right here, we have the 6 of Swords, and that is who or what influences them the most. I'm just going to say them, they, them. Um, I'm getting a couple different things in terms of what influences them with this card. I think they spend a lot of time online. They're chronically online. And they're a little bit avoidant. So I think that they get scared of their own feelings, which is part of why like this wouldn't work out. They get scared and then they just want to bolt. They're avoidance. And if you don't know what avoidance are, check out the book Attached. One of the authors is Peter Levine. It's like the attachment theory book about types of attachment, insecure and secure attachment. Avoidant is a type of insecure attachment. Most people know that now. And so, yeah, I think that their need to like not feel overstimulated by connection and attachments to other people influences them the most, and they will bail when they need to bail. Sorry to say that. This is, I don't know, can you call this a love reading? Oh, okay. What actions to expect from them in the near future? Well, I think that they're clumsy. I think that they have good hearts, and it's like this person could be like a really good friend. This is like when you friend zone someone, and not in a mean way, but like this person could be a really good friend. I think that they can bring you joy and happiness, and they like want to continue to be in your life as a friend, that you guys have good times together. The romance thing is just like they're just like, you're going to expect too much from me consistently, which isn't a bad thing that you expect something consistently from somebody else, but they're not able to do it, and they know that, and they're like, you just don't know that yet. Because they have a lot of good qualities going for them, so they they do shine in their way, and that's probably what attracted you to them in the first place. So there's nothing wrong with that, and you can continue to enjoy them and continue to be a good friend and have fun. But it can't, if you want it to go further, I don't think that it's gonna be a happy thing for you. So it might be one of those things where you're like, let's just stay really good friends, and there is nothing wrong with that. I don't think anyone ever regretted staying friends with somebody when something told them not to pursue a more romantic relationship on that front. So once again, these cards, or this reading is not set in stone. It's all possible. I'm going to read your shadow card, Interesting. Ace of Pentacles. This is like the card that kind of is the underlying theme for this spread in general. And the Ace of Pentacles speaks about like money, it speaks about material goods. Um, Interesting. It speaks about like earthly goods, earthly physical possessions. And maybe that's what Spirit is saying that you should focus on instead of trying to pursue a romantic relationship with this person. Um, I think it's kind of like just focus on you for a bit. Focus on whatever it is that you have going in your own personal life, whether that's school or work or a project or a trip or something. Just focus in on your own life. And because I get this underlying sense with this reading that there's something that is hurting you or has hurt you that you're not quite healed from. Um, and so you need to take time to do that, and you have to focus on yourself for a little bit. But, you know, I think the takeaway message is that this person respects you, they like you, they have their own problems, and they're just at that stage of life. It's kind of like when you want to settle down and they're like still partying at the clubs or whatever, you know. But that doesn't mean you guys can't be friends and have a good friendship. But if it turns into like the expectations of a partnership, of a romantic thing, I don't see that being something that would fulfill you. And I don't see that like they see that either. So yeah, I hope that was helpful for you guys. Let me know if any of this resonated with you or if you have any special requests for future readings, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.